is another talented young man, honestly, who gave us fits this season. So, kind of a blessing to be able to coach him instead of play against him. Well, yeah, it's funny. I had great conversations with both of those guys, and I felt like I was talking to the same person.
What's going on, guys? ダンクマンヨシです。というわけで今回はワシントンウィザーズに新しくヘッドコーチとして就任したウェスアンセルド Jr が記者会見を行って八村塁やビール、ウエストブルックについて話をしていたので、今回はその辺を皆さんと一緒に見ていく感じです。そして昨日このチャンネルにもたくさん登場しているドリュースキーがロサンゼルスでめちゃめちゃレベルが高いドリューリーグというセミプロリーグでプレイしていたシーンを動画にしたので、まだ見てない方はぜひ見てみてください。それでは本題です。今回ワシントンウィザーズとしては第25代目ということでヘッドコーチに就任したウェスアンセルド Jr. 彼は今回ヘッドコーチとしては初めてですが、この度ウィザーズと4年契約を結びました。それではまずは彼の意気込みについて聞いていきましょう。
A few guys are in town, working out. I was able to bump into a few of them today. So that, that's the first part, being able to put faces and names together, let them, feel at ease with this new situation, and just let them know, my vision and my expectations. And I think everyone, myself included, we're eager to get to work, get to know each other, and really trying to generate that chemistry that we're going to need going forward. Well, I think the most important thing is you have to be authentic. I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. I think those relationships they'll develop organically. I think when that happens, it allows you to get through some of those tough stretches. Because we all know through an 82-game season, there are going to be some tough stretches. And that's just the nature of the league, nature of the business. But you just have to be yourself. You have to find your own voice, be comfortable in your own skin, and coach the way you feel fits your roster and your team.
とこのように語っておりましたが、実は彼のお父さんウェスアンセルドシニアがバリバリウィザーズとは関係があって、彼のお父さんはウィザーズで選手として優勝、 MVP、 ファイナル MVP、 そしてその後はヘッドコーチ、 GM もやっていて、しかもこの息子のウェスアンセルドジュニアも以前ウィザーズでアシスタントコーチをやっていたことがあって、そういった意味では慣れていきやすい環境かと思います。そしてウェスアンセルドジュニアはこの前はナゲッツでアシスタントコーチをしていて、チームのディフェンスを任されていました。だからこの経験を買われてこの度ウィザーズに採用されましたが、彼は今後のこのチームのディフェンスについてこのように話していました。
Well, I mean, we touched on it. The defensive side of the ball has been an issue here. That's an area where I've been charged with for the past 5 seasons, and we've seen marketable improvement in that area. And it boils down to buy-in and commitment. And I think all parties involved, including the players, they know for us to take that next step to really get to the level in which we think we can attain, it's going to take that commitment to that side of the ball.
とこのように話しており、チームのディフェンス改善については重々承知しているようです。そしてウェスアンセルドジュニアはこの5年間ナゲッツでコーチをしていましたが、皆さんもご存知の通りこの5年間の間ナゲッツはどんどん良くなっていってて、明らかにこのウェスアンセルドジュニアの力も大きかったかと思います。そしてウェスアンセルドジュニアは彼のナゲッツ時代についても話してくれました。
The way that whole thing developed for us was kind of a happenstance. And once again, Coach Malone kind of thrust this upon me, and we at that time were a poor defensive team. So I'm not going to sit up here and say it was just me. I think the biggest credit goes to the guys. They're the ones that have to do it. And that goes back to the buy-in, the accountability, and they allowed me to coach them. So schematically you can come up with whatever, but are you doing it right? Are you doing it with effort? You're doing it together. But we're allowed to coach. So it's, yes, you may be in charge of a certain area, but we're all basketball coaches. So I'm not concerned about the offensive end, the defensive end. It's basketball, and obviously you want to put your players in the best light to have the most success.
とこのように話しており、マイク・マローンの存在も大きかったみたいですね。そしてウィザーズを成功へ導いていく上で、このチームの2トップ、ウエストブルックとビールとのコミュニケーションもとても大事になってくるかと思いますが、今回彼はウエストブルックとビールについても話してくれました。
Well, yeah, it's funny. I had great conversations with both of those guys, and I felt like I was talking to the same person. And I say that because the message was clear that they want to be coached. I think that they're looking for the accountability. They're excited for this new opportunity. And I think they both know. I mean, offense is not the issue right now. So there's buy-in right now. And we'll see as we get into training camp and in the preseason, there has to be carryover. So I think, there's an alignment there in thought, and I think we're all on the same page as what's going to be required of them. But the best part about that is both of them, as leaders of this team, are committed to being better on that end.
とこのように話していましたが、ウィザーズが成功する上で彼とこのツートップのケミストリーもかなり重要な鍵になってくるかと思います。そして今シーズンは怪我などもあっていまいちの成績で終わってしまったデニー。今回彼はデニーについても語っていました。
And I think Denny's got a lot of potential. I'm extremely happy that I get an opportunity to coach a guy like that because I think there's a lot of versatility there. Obviously, and I think it goes to a man. Defensively, we have to be better. But I think he's got a lot of physical tools. Obviously, struggled a little bit, with shooting. I think he's a shooter. He's going to make shots. You will come back to the average. But for him, it's just let the game slow down a little bit. With COVID, so many restrictions the teams had, injuries. There wasn't a lot of on-the-floor practice time. And with that, you didn't get the necessary reps. So I think it's a little unfair to really categorize a guy right now, but just from afar, I think he's got tremendous potential.
とこのように話していました。そして最後の話題は八村塁。やはり日本人ファンにとっては今回の新しいヘッドコーチが八村のことをどのように見てるのか、どのように使っていくつもりなのか、かなり気になってる人も多いかと思います。というわけで最後は彼の八村についての話を見ていきましょう。
Well, it's funny. Tommy's been sending me clips from his games. I'll get like a 15 or 30-second clip, and he's playing with a lot of confidence. And I think he's another young player who, fits our core. And I think it really helps elevate our talent. Talking to Bradley, talking to Russell, I think both guys look at these two individuals as guys who can elevate our overall platform. And the whole question is, well, how do we bring them along? And I think they've really, are going to take it upon themselves to be part of that process. But Rui is another talented young man, honestly, who gave us fits this season. So kind of a blessing to be able to coach him instead of play against him.
とこのように話しており、八村のことは中心選手として評価していると。皆さんは今回彼の話を聞いてどう思いましたか？あなたの感想もコメント欄で教えてください。そして今回も楽しんでもらえたらチャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いします。はい、てな感じで今回以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。